playoffs. Bellaire has got a lot of baseball history to their program, including some state titles. That one under the chin of Diaz. No score. We're in the first inning here. Two-way, nobody on. And a 2-0 count for Diaz. And he was a day late and $1 short on that swing, and it's 2-1. Wind is blowing in as it usually is here at Friendswood High School since they turned the field around. Good gas on the outside corner, and it's 2-2. Some new faces on the field. We'll cover those here in a moment. And a good group of kids returning from that state championship team. So apologies again, not getting on the air quite in time, but only missed a few pitches. Maria Carrillo coming in to produce today as baseball season is ramping up. And a called strike 3 to McCahey, and that will do it. A 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals. So Easton Toomas taking over the role of that number 1 spot with Jacob Rogers gone. And looking every bit the ace there in the top half of the first. Coming up for your Mustangs, Dane Perry will lead it off, followed by Blake Encarnacion. And then Boots Landry will hit third. Quickly run down this lineup for you for Friendswood. And you'll recognize some names, but positions have changed. Dane Perry's going to lead it off and play right field. Blake Encarnacion is in left field, hitting second. Boots Landry, longtime first baseman, will be hitting third and playing third base tonight. Aiden Piercy takes over for Dylan Maxey behind the plate, as Maxey has gone on to play for Texas Tech, and Piercy's got some big shoes to fill. Colin Goolsby moves from second over to shortstop, and he'll hit fifth. The freshman, Dawson Henson, will play second base and hit eighth, and then Ryan Duncan will play first base and hit eighth, and Peyton Adams, the center fielder, will hit ninth. On the mound for the Cardinals is Matthew Albright. All the games up till now have been just practice. Now the stats have counted. Tonight's stats will count. So everybody at 0 at the moment. I do have some stats from last year that we can talk about.
Leading off game for the Mustangs, sophomore right fielder number 1, Dane Perry.
Mustangs have been very fortunate here the last couple of years with some really good talent coming through here. Scott South, Rogers, Pacheco. Here's the first pitch to Perry as he takes strike 1. Second pitch down and away, and it's evens the count. Good speed here at the top of the order. Encarnacion waits on deck. And guys, Perry lines one foul down the right field line. You guys will remember last year Dane was pretty much on the bench for the first part of the season. And then when he finally got an opportunity, man, did he make the most of it. 2-2. Curveball hit right up the middle, and a base hit to start this season for the Friendswood Mustangs. Dane picks up right where he left off.
Next up for the Mustangs, junior left fielder, number 8, Blake Encarnacion.
Literally getting a call from Dylan Maxey right now. We'll go live to Dylan Maxey on the air. Hello, Dylan. You're on the air live with Vype Sports. Are you listening tonight, or do you just want to know if it's on? Up, throw over to try and pick off Dane. It gets by him. Dane heads to second. He's going to round and look for third. He's heading to third base. The throw is going to be in time, and they're going to get him. Coach Benavides getting a little greedy there with nobody out, and Benny actually points to himself. That one's on me. But so Dane is gunned down at third base, and they'll bring up Art Encarnacion. Blake is first time in the bigs here on varsity. And hits this one pretty deep to left center field. It's going to hang up though, and the center fielder will take it for out number 2.
Next up for the Mustangs, senior third baseman, number 25, Boots Landry.
Here's Landry. Landry led the Mustangs in home runs last year with 6. He homered in the first 3 games of the preseason. And teams have, since that time, been pitching around him a little bit. Boots committing to A&M. Takes a pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Boots hit .350 last year for the Mustangs. Takes a ball down in the dirt. Well, it's nice to see Benavides is still just as aggressive as he was last year. Breaking ball misses outside. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Now, you know, that's how you want your players' mindsets to be. 2 out, nobody on. Hit right back up the middle, and Matthew saved his life. We almost had a new pitcher, folks. Matthew Albright actually caught that liner back up the middle. It was more self-defense than anything else as Boots just hammered that baseball. But it ends up being a 1-2-3 inning for Bellaire. No score through 1. We back with the top of the second after this. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Live Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Joe Hoyer along with Cade Lyko and our studio producer, Maria Carrillo. She said that's close enough. Yep. With you here tonight. Mustangs kicking off this season against the Bellaire Cardinals. Toomas looking sharp in his first inning of work. The Mustangs last season 38, and when I say 38, 30 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. Bellaire on the season 20-10 last year. Again, won their district, but then bowed out in the first round. Mustangs went on quite a trip last year, beating Mansfield Legacy in the semifinals and then losing a very good game 2-1 to the Georgetown Eagles. That was the Eagles' third time to play for the state championship, and it was their first time to win it. Toomas actually got the start in that championship game. He took the loss. Ended up giving up a home run in the, I believe it was the third inning, to a kid who had not hit a home run all year long. That was his only home run of the season, and it ended up being the difference in the game, as the Georgetown Eagles ended up pulling that game out 2-1. Mustangs, if you remember, had runners on the corner, Piercy at third, Maxey at first, with 2 outs, and Reed South was at the plate with 2 strikes. And South was really the only guy that had fared well against the starting pitcher for Georgetown, Hayden, and had one of the Mustang hits and had hit him hard his other at bats. Gas. Man, Bellaire is really late on Toomas thus far. And Benny put on a double steal, and they ended up getting Piercy out at third base. So South never had a chance to swing the bat. Well, he had two chances. Strike 3 looking again on the outside corner, and Langford goes down looking. Strikeout number 3, I believe, for Toomas. So anyway, that's how the Mustangs season ended. The year before, they won 30 games in a row before they ever lost a game. And ended up that season 31-3 as they got to the quarterfinals, lost to Barbers Hill. Barbers Hill went on to win the state championship. One of those seasons you just really wish you had it back. In hindsight, I mean, the streak was cool, but in hindsight, and we've talked about this over and over, we really wish the Mustangs would have lost somewhere along the line just to get that off their back. It's just, you know, it was a lot for a high school team to win 30 games in a row and then come up a little bit short. And I think that's what drove the Mustangs there last year, is they had a little something left to prove. They lost Pacheco and lost a really good leadoff guy, and Winkler was gone, and these guys came up with a slogan, us versus the world, and that's how they kind of motivated each other, and some things just had to click. Goolsby had struggled early in the year, and then they moved him from short to second base, and then you couldn't get Goolsby out, and you couldn't get a ball past him. Dane Perry came into the lineup, and Dane did everything for the Mustangs, no matter what it was: outfield, infield, pitch, hit. I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. I don't think the Mustangs go as far as they did without Dane Perry and the year he had, especially, you know, not getting to start the season, but coming in midway and then just playing lights out. And then you got to remember, it was South that went over to play shortstop. They literally just switched middle infielders, and both those guys just were locked down defense, popped up and out of play. Landry was solid at first base. He'll see some first base, but he's also going to see some third. Lockhart last year played center field. I believe, is going to just pitch this year. We'll see. Pitch in, maybe DH. He's in the lineup tonight, DHing. The 3-2 payoff pitch is down and away, so it's a one-out walk. His first walk issued by Toomas, as Ridding trots down to first base. First base runner for the Cardinals. Here's Andrew Guerra. Maybe a little discrepancy in the lineup here. Home plate umpires asking Newsom for some clarification. And then you have Aiden Piercy, who will play some third base and catcher. Starting catcher tonight. You'll probably see Dane Perry catch some at some point as well. And then you got the new guys, Adams, Duncan, Henson, Encarnacion. They're replacing some big names. Black and South, Maxey. So, again, opportunity for kids that have been waiting their turn. Fastball blown by Guerra. 1 out, 1 on. We're in the top of the second. Oh, here it is now. Crank it. I see it, but I'm not hearing it. Okay. Trying to figure out our Nat sound here tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Guerra. Runner on first. There goes the runner. Got a huge jump. And it gets by Piercy. They're going to call a foul ball. Or a dead ball. Let's see. Catch interference. Let's see what we end up with. Now they're bringing him back. And they're going to send... So we'll reset and do it again. Reading will head back to first base. Newsom wants a explanation. All right, we'll reset and do this again. 1 out, 1 on. A 1-2 count to Guerra. Toomas. Guerra kind of called himself out. He headed back to the dugout before the umpire ever said anything. It'll go as a swinging strikeout. It was a half swing, but still a swing. And there's 2 away. Strikeout number 4 for Toomas. Brings up Alfredo. There's a throw over. And Piercy would have had no chance of throwing him out as base runner got a running start on that foul tip. Showing bunt, which is kind of silly. Throw down, looks in per time, and it is! Piercy with a laser right down the middle. All he had to do was catch it, and Goolsby did. Put the leather down, and Ridding was nailed at second base. A caught stealing. The 2-6 will end the inning. And the Cardinal threat will head to the bottom of the second. Due up will be Piercy, Goolsby, and Henson. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Here's Piercy. Piercy hit .310 last year. Had 27 hits, 6 doubles. Really caught fire over there at third base. Was especially once we got into the playoffs, he was just unbelievably good defensively. Put on some weight. Swings at a breaking pitch out of the zone for strike one. Mustangs with 1 hit. Another breaking ball. Doesn't chase that one. He is amped up. Aiden swinging out of his shoes on his warm-up swings. Here's the 1-1. Fastball just misses outside, and it's 2-1. Piercy's got one of the genetic advantages. He has the good flow. If you ever seen his mom, you'll know why. Family's blessed with the hair, man. Curly locks down and away, and it's 3-1 to Aiden Piercy. Yeah, I saw Allison about 100 yards away. I knew it was her from the back. I knew it was her immediately just from the hair. Good pitch in there for a called strike, and it's 3-2. On deck is Goolsby, and a leadoff walk. So the Mustangs, for the second time tonight, get their leadoff guy on. Here's Goolsby. Goolsby really struggled last year, early on in the year, and again, trying to take the place of some guy named Isaac Pacheco, who's the 32nd pick overall in the MLB draft. And once he moved over to second base and got comfortable, he was another one of the guys that just made everything click and helped the Mustangs on their runs. Was hitting 1-something about halfway through, and then caught fire with the bat. And guy's a heck of a ball player. Got all the tools. 1-1 count. Holds up, and it's 2-1. A lot of breaking stuff from Albright. Piercy at first, nobody out. Fastball, got a piece of it, and it's 2-2. On deck is Henson. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner at first. It pitches off the plate. Count runs full to Goolsby. Goolsby, another kid with great parents. They do a lot for this program. Full count. See if he goes. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. And no throw down as Piercy got a really good jump. Had a pitch to hit. Colin just swung through it. First strikeout for Albright. And here's the vaunted freshman, Henson. with a chance to put the Mustangs on the board. Swinging first pitch, fouls it. Like to have that pitch back. Henson up in the front of the box. One out, runner at second. Curveball just off the end of the bat, and that ball was up in the zone. He had a couple pitches there to hit. 0-2 to Henson. Ryan Duncan waits on deck. Piercy with a big lead. That pitch is down in the dirt. One ball, two strikes, one out. Here in the bottom of the second, Mustangs with a threat. Henson grounder, left side. Oh, what a hop! And no play. Will be an infield hit for Henson, and an outstanding play over there at third base as that ball, had it got over his head, that would have been a run. Piercy unable to move up on the play. And here's Duncan.
Really a heads-up play by the third baseman, snagging that ball, faking to throw to first to see if he can get the guy in second break. He may have a shot.
Yeah, he had no shot at the at getting Henson for sure. And Piercy, last time he was on base, he ended the state championship. So he's a little overly cautious over there at third base. Thank goodness. And Benny's already gotten one guy thrown out at third tonight. One ball, no strikes, one out, two on here for the Mustangs. Duncan hits one into the gap, left center field, long run, and it will be caught up against the wall. And nobody will be able to move up. That ball was hit really well.
Now back for the Mustangs, junior center fielder number 2, Peyton Adams.
And it'll be up to Adams. And Duncan gave it a ride. Just that wind held it up. And I just think of how many home runs Pacheco and Maxey and Landry would have hit had this field been still turned around the other way. That South Texas breeze. Adams, the center fielder, hitting from the left side. Two on, two out. Got a good pitch to hit, lets it go by, and it's 1-1. Yeah, the general consensus is the 2021 Mustangs underachieved, the 2022 Mustangs maybe overachieved, but it was really much less of a blow to the gut last year, just because the kids did play so well, got to the state championship game. Kind of felt like the Mansfield Legacy Friendswood matchup in the semifinals was more like the two state champions. Those were really, in my opinion, the two best teams that we saw. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch fouled out of play down the left side. Got a good pitch to hit there at 2-1. We're all at 2s now. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count. Adams trying to get the Mustangs on the board. Pitch stays off the plate, and it's 3-2. Well, this will be good. Runners will be going on the pitch. As nobody leaves too early. And they, oh, yeah, they're going to check him. Not a bad idea. Lockhart waits on deck. Yeah, a walk here would be a big advantage for Friendswood. That's way outside. And sure enough, we're going to get Lockhart with bases loaded.
Next up for the Mustangs, junior DH, number 13, Kyle Lockhart.
Lockhart hit .365 last year. Not a power guy, but a good contact hitter. A lot of singles. And another cog in that lineup that helped the Mustangs with their run last year. Pitch way off the plate for ball one. Piercy at third. Henson at second. Got a good pitch to hit. Lifted out into left field. Run. The wind's going to push it back in the ballpark for out number 3. So the Mustangs threaten, but yet again come up empty. A fly out to left field will end it. And we'll head to the top of the third with no score. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Here's Alfredo Rodarte. For Bellaire. He'll be the 7, 8, and 9 hitter for Bellaire. Wow, good pitch. Call the ball, 2-0. Tumas has looked sharp here in the first 2 innings. 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Pitch up, and it's 3-0. Again, it was a kind of a long inning there for Tumas on the bench. Mustangs loading the bases, but did not. Is Tumas out? Who is that? Oh, it's Vasquez. Okay. Sorry, Tumas. Yeah, we have a new pitcher. Number 14 is. Blame that one on Lyco. As walks the leadoff guy. Again, this is a non-district game, but stats do count. This will count for the overall record, which really doesn't mean anything in the big scheme of things. Pitch is a call strike. Good fastball from Vasquez. Yeah, 90. Good bunt. Tough play for Landry. Landry on the run. Got a good jump on that ball. Great play there by Boots Landry for out number 1. Here's Griff Hay. Hey. I'm sure he's heard it all. Yeah, good name, Griff. I like it too. Takes ball 1 from Vasquez. I like his number. Yep, old high school number. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, runner at second. Bellaire trying to get on the board here. Fouled back out of play, and it's 1-2. Joel Hollier here along with a very quiet Cade Lightco, since we only have 1 headset tonight. We will get that fixed up. I know y'all miss hearing Cade's voice as he bailed on us during the playoffs last year, but hey, who's counting? Yeah, nobody. We're just moving on. Forget that he was in Colorado having a great time with his family. Two balls and a strike. To Griff Hay. Vasquez. Griff coming through, lining this into left field, and they're going to hold him at third. Carnacion showing the gun out there in left field. So first and third. That is the first hit for Bellaire. Adams playing a little small ball here, tries to put down a safety squeeze. He pushes it foul. Not a bad idea. Runs against Mustangs pitching staff aren't that easy to come by. Get one any way you can. I'll try it again. And a called strike. A very Gratuitous strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Runners on the corner, one away. Here in the top of the third. Adam struck out his first time up. Got lucky there. Benny out of the dugout, hollering instructions. One ball, two strikes, one out. Strikeout here would be big. Hit hard, foul down the left field line. Got that ball up in his eyes. Good play down there by Bam Hollier. He may be 30, but he can still move. Travis Moore back with the ball club this year after a brief stint in Austin. The boys are back, as they say. Corey, Bam, and Travis running the ship. One ball, two strikes. Vasquez delivers. Weak ground ball, stays alive. We'll roll foul, and we'll reset and do it again. Checks the runner. 1-2. Right at the shortstop. Double play ball. Flipped for one. Over to first. And they get it! A 6-4-3 double play. Goolsby. Henson was a beauty. And the Mustangs get out of it as Adams hits into the 6-4-3 double play. To end the inning, we will head to the bottom of the third. Still no score here at Bobby Black Field. Be back after this. You are watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Here's Dane Perry, his second at bat tonight. He singled to start this game against Albright and then was thrown out trying to stretch a wild pickoff attempt from first to third. Pitch. Good off speed. Stays down though. Good to take there by Perry. 2 balls and a strike. Wind is really coming in. Grounded left side. Tough play for the shortstop against the speedy Perry. Good throw across though. They're going to get him by a couple of steps. And there's one away. Here's Blake. Hit a ball good. His first at bat. But hung up in the wind. Swings at a breaking ball. And comes up empty. And it's 0-1. This kid's got some wheels on him too. Once he gets comfortable and starts finding those gaps, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Kid can really run. Landry on deck. I'd like to see somebody on for Boots. Pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. I apologize for the lack of crowd noise here tonight. Got some bugs still need to be worked out here with the gear. Ooh, good pitch there, and it's 2-2. Ball had some late movement on it. Ellie Lyko in here keeping the scoreboard. And a good slider there, and gets Blake, and there's 2 away. Here's Boots. Boots had a pretty great year last year. Between he and Maxie, they led pretty much all the categories. Good fastball in on the hands, and it's 1-1. Ball gets by the catcher, and it's 2-1. Only 3 hits in this game. Mustangs with 2 of them. You can see the wind moving the pitcher's pants leg. I mean, it's coming. That pitch does not make it back into the strike zone. And it's 3-1 to Landry. Need to be careful with Boots here. That Piercy on deck with 2 outs. They challenged him. Good off speed though. Had Boots out in front of the changeup, and it's 3-2. Changeup was up, but he changed the speed just enough to throw Boots off. That was no, absolutely not. He was not looking for that pitch, but it would have been a called strike regardless. Here's a payoff pitch. Hitting the left field and slicing away from the left fielder. He's going to catch up to it though for out number 3. So Mustangs offense slow to show up here tonight. We'll head to the top of the 4th. Still no score here at Bobby Black Field. You are watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Houston Rhodes will take over for the Mustangs on the mound. Houston getting a lot of work here in the early going. It's thrown well for the Mustangs. Houston says he gets all of his athletic ability from his mom, Cassie Rhodes. I don't know if that's true or not, but just what he said. First pitch is up for a ball one. Ty Diaz looks at ball two from Rhodes. And Piercy's going to go out and talk to him real quick. Sure, Houston's amped up in a time on the mound here, trying to impress, because this is what all this is. These are basically mini tryouts for these kids, because these coaches will have to decide what to do and who's going to get the innings as we get further into the season. Gone is the luxury of having Casemeyer in your bullpen. And it pitches up, and it's a 4-pitch walk to Diaz. As that was a luxury that Corey Benavidez had last year. Is really didn't matter the situation. You could always call on Casemeyer. he would extend games. He would put out fires, whatever was needed. And man, he punt strikes in there. And so you know you're going to get a first pitch fastball after 4 straight balls. And okay, he was looking for it. So 2 on, nobody out. Here's Kai Langford, the first baseman. Cardinals with their biggest threat thus far, as the first 2 hitters have reached here in the top of the 4th. Breaking pitch, a good one. That gets a call there. It was Casemeyer who came on in relief in the state championship game. Another good breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. And not only did he come in and shut Georgetown down, I mean, he kept the Mustangs in it. And Friendswood just could not push any runs across. Good block there by Piercy.
Go, Dawson!
1 ball, 2 strikes to Langford. Ridding on deck. The diminutive Ridding. He and Henson might have to go back to back, see who's the smallest guy on the field tonight. Fastball hit out in the right field. In is Perry, who makes the catch. Got a good jump on it. And again, that ball's being knocked down out there. So Dane not only read it right, but was able to catch up to it. One away. Here's Ridding. You're right. Garrett's smaller than Ridding. Trying a little small ball again. Unable to get the bunt down. Got a good pitch to put down. Those breaking balls are the ones you want. Help it on down to the ground. 2 hits apiece. Houston Rhodes trying to keep the score where it is. 1 out, 2 on now. Breaking ball, a good one. Got the curveball working. Sometimes that wind at the back helps you a little bit on the breaking pitch. See if they go outside here or try to blow one by him. Ball down in the zone. It's 1-2. Duncan playing behind the runner over at first base. Breaking ball popped up. Piercy's going to try and find it. Will the wind blow it back? It does, and Aiden makes the catch. Really nice catch up against the wall. Over here to the right, out of your screen.
Good catch! Boy, Aiden. Wait, there's multiple.
So that pop out to the catcher is out number 2. And Houston is an out away from getting out of this inning. And it'll be Guerra. And that's a good breaking ball in there. And it's been money tonight. And Guerra back on his heels. Rhodes checks the runner at second. Fastball just misses. Piercy liked it. Did not get the call. Not a bad crowd, travel crowd for Bellaire tonight, but again, a smaller crowd than we're used to seeing. Another good breaking ball. That one's almost unhittable. You're right. Cade's mentioned a couple of them have hung in there, but that one was down and away. That one was dirty. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that third one eats him up inside. So Houston Rhodes breaking out the old number 2. And he'll get some high fives as he heads to the dugout. And that will end the threat here in the 4th. Mustangs trying to push a crooked number across. It'll be Piercy, Goolsby, and Henson due up for the Mustangs in the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on VypeLive.com.
Catcher number 10, Pierce.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bobby Black Field. Here Aiden Piercy will lead it off for your Mustangs. Piercy walked in his only at bat tonight. Ooh, man. Tough pitch there. Piercy takes for a strike. Albright has been the only guy throwing for Bellaire tonight. Mustangs have already thrown 3. That pitch fouled back, and it's 0-2. Piercy's been showing some power in the early going at practice, and has spent a lot of time in the gym this off season, trying to get ready, trying to get bigger, stronger, faster. A lot of that work ethic, I think he probably picked up from his predecessor. It does pay rewards. That one inside, and Piercy could have won that had he wanted to, and tried it down to first. Just gets out of the way of it. Like going our old school, wear it. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Out towards center field, and the shortstop will make the catch, and there's one away.
Next up for the Mustangs, senior shortstop number 7, Colin Goolsby.
I see you, Dawson!
Sometimes it's hard to convince your body to stay in front of something that's going to hurt. But it was a curveball. If you're going to get hit by something, that'd be the one you want to get hit by. Yeah, here's Goolsby. So instead of 1 on and nobody out, Goolsby will pop this one up even higher. And first baseman will corral it, and there's 2 away.
I see you, Dawson!
You know that swinging for the fences on a night the wind's gusting 60 miles an hour in your face is just not a good game plan. Here's Henson, had an infield hit his first time up. Slap down the right field line. It's going to hang up. No, it's going to get away from the right fielder. The wind actually helped Henson push it away from the right fielder. Henson says Bam's his favorite coach. It's not because he likes him. It's just because he can see him eye to eye. 0-1 to Henson. Check swing. Gets a piece of it. It's 0-2. This kid's going to be fun to watch for the next 4 years. Once he gets a little more confidence, a little more experience, he's gonna be a really tough out and a fun kid to watch here at Friendswood High School. Lined into right field and caught. Man, he just hit that one too good. Looked good off the bat, but that one line out to right field, And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We are through 4, folks. Still no score here at Bobby Black Field. We'll take another break. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Well, here we go. Top of 5. It'll be a new pitcher for the Mustangs. Braxton Bellaire will take the mound, try and keep it where it is. You'll see 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, what do you got? Wow. Well, if you're the head coach and that's the number you wanted for them, then they hit their mark. Again, Boots Landry over at third, Goolsby at short, Henson at second, and Duncan at first, Piercy behind the plate, Carnacion out in left field. You got Dame Perry out in right this game, and again that's going to change all the time. And then Peyton Adams out in center with Lockhart DHing for Friendswood. Ball's popped up left side. See if it stays at play. Boots going to go to the dugout. The wind may push it out, and it does. I think without the wind, that stays in. Pitcher number 4 for the Mustangs. Kind of wondering if the Cardinals don't have any other pitching, as Albright has gone the distance thus far. He's at 61. 61 pitches for Albright. Pretty good for your first time out. Vela's breaking pitch outside. It's 1-1. Houston Rhodes really had his breaking ball working good tonight. That one drops in, and that's a 10 to 5 o'clock. You know, that visit from Piercy paid off, and off the plate it's 2-2. Yeah, 4-pitch walk, and then Rhodes was on fire after that. And again, a lot of that was that breaking pitch. He had great command of it. Here's Baylor's 2-2. Fouled out of play. Reset and do it again. Maria Carrillo producing tonight for us. The rarity that we get a producer here. And they didn't even make her pay for a ticket. She doesn't, does she? I had to grease the wheels and let them know she was coming. Of course, I found her on the other side of the stadium. Lost, you know. It's not an easy ballpark to find if you've never been here before. 2-2. Hit pretty good out in the right field. Perry will circle around it and make the catch, and there's one away. Here's Dominic Ozuna. Ozuna 0 for 1 tonight. Tried to lay a bunt down, and Boots came in and made a very nice play to get him. Feel free to text me if you want to get on the air a little bit tonight. Give somebody a shout out. You can text me at 832-571-8291. Oh, you got a text from Doug Maxey. Why can't I hear Cade? We only have one headset here tonight, Mr. Maxey. I blame Suna for that. Wow, that almost dropped in there. Mustang defense playing pretty much straight away. Backs him off. Call the ball, 2-2. You know, back to when Piercy threw out that runner, it was something we haven't seen in a while, an attempted steal. Swing and a miss, he got him. And pretty much Piercy showing him not a lot has changed. We're still going to throw you out. Sixth strikeout of the night for Friendswood pitching. And 2 down and nobody on for the mighty Griff Hay. I don't think Ellie's old enough to date yet, but I know she kind of likes this guy. Kate says, nope, not happening. But I say, hey, what the hey? I don't. That's almost as good as first pitch swinging. Line right at Landry, and that will end the inning. So Griff, trying to keep his 1,000 batting average alive, will come up empty there. Hit it well, but right at Landry. And it'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Bellaire. We'll keep it here. Coming up for your Mustangs will be 7, 8, 9, Duncan, Adams, and Lockhart. And once again, Albright out there on the mound. Bellaire's going to ride this guy, I guess, all the way through district play. He's not overpowering. He has a little unorthodox delivery, a little 3/4, not quite legitimately sidearm. And he's got some late movement on some of his pitches, but give him credit. He's held this lineup scoreless through 4. Mustangs have had opportunities, but haven't been able to come up with that big 2-out hit. Here goes Bam Hollier trotting down to first base. So here's first baseman Ryan Duncan. Just a sophomore. First pitch is down and away for ball 1. Mustangs started out pretty good as Perry singled to start this game, but was thrown out at third base trying to stretch a pickoff throw from all the way over to third base, and that kind of set the tone. Mustangs really haven't threatened since. Had a bases loaded opportunity that went awry, and but Albright's numbers, he's getting up there. That pitch did not get the call, and it's 3-0 to Duckin. Here comes pitch number 65. And that's way outside. So a leadoff walk. Mustangs for the third time tonight get the leadoff guy on. Brings up Adams, who walked back in the second inning. Pinch runner is Drew Smith.
Let's go, P-Money.
Here's Peyton Adams, the center fielder. If Corey's going to turn to a small ball here and try and get a run across. Third baseman is in on the grass. Throw over, not close. Kind of give you a quick look over here. Just on the edge of the grass. And you can see lead off there. Swinging, hit hard, double play ball, flip 4, 6, 3. And a nice double play turned by the Cardinals. A great play by the second baseman as that ball was scorched. Unfortunately for the Mustangs,
Go, Lock.
it erases another leadoff guy with nobody out. So 2 outs now for Lockhart. Mustangs are going to have some growing pains. As everybody tries to, you know. Oh, got him on the foot, right? Oh, yeah, going to let him go. Yeah, they are. You know, you never know. You got to wait and see whether he thought he made an attempt or stuck his foot in the way or what. But it's a hit by pitch. Here's Perry. Perry 1 for 2 tonight. Got some mosquitoes coming out. What does he have? Dane has a billboard on 2351. No, I have not seen that. Oh, that's probably what it was. Yeah, he was part of that USA baseball team that won this summer. Yeah, he had him a pretty good summer. Guy's been playing a lot of baseball. You play into June, the state championship, and then you just keep playing with Team USA. And, yeah, not much rest for this young man at all. 1 on, 2 out. No score here. Perry hits one towards third. Big hop. And the throw across is in time. So ground out will end the inning. And we're going to head to the top of the 6th. Still no score. 2 hits apiece on the board for the Cardinals and the Mustangs. Now we'll take a break. You're watching Friendswood Mustang Baseball on Vype Sports Live. Blake Encarnacion takes the mound for the Mustangs. The 5th pitcher for Friendswood tonight. Lane Vegas will take over left field. Who's at first base? I don't think that's Peyton Adams. I mean, is that still Ryan over there? Okay. That's right. I think everything else is the same. So here we go. Diego Adams leading it off for Bellaire. Adams, the left fielder, 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout and then hit into the 6-4-3 double play. Jennifer Hollier making an appearance. Doing grandma stuff. Pitch from Blake is down low. Whoa. Encarnacion hitting the 9-0 on his very first pitch of the night. What was that? Back at 88. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Adams. In there for a called strike. Encarnacion 88-90 with the heat thus far. See what he's got in the bender. He's shaking off Piercy. Came back with gas. Hit 89 on that one. And Adams goes down swinging. Here's Ty Diaz. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Blake's an old Bam baseball kid. Just he has gotten so big. You know, we used to seeing those guys at 10 years old, and all of a sudden they're 6'3". You're like, what in the world happened? His dad's a big guy. Hopefully Blake will get to keep his hair, though. Breaking pitch stays up. His dad Art's a really good guy.
Go, Blake.
You know, the genes are there. Pitch did not miss by much. There's a good pitch on the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Fastball tails out of the zone. Good movement on it. Just late movement pushed it out, and it's 3-1. Diaz probably taking all the way here. Got the umpire. It's ball 4. Set a new record on that one. Here's Mulcahy. He's 1 for 2. He has one of the Cardinals' 2 hits tonight.
That's a new record, right?
The Knobloch family was a big part of the Cardinals organization long time ago. They were very, very successful. Little check swing. We'll look at second. Going to get the out at first, and there's 2 away. Kai Langford 0 for 2. Strikeout, fly out. Woodrow Newsom, the head coach, will bend his ear a little bit. This is the cleanup hitter for Bellaire. Dane's playing fairly shallow in right field. Breaking pitch off the plate for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 outs, no score. Top of the 6th. 5th pitcher of the night for the Mustangs. Tumas started the game, followed by Vasquez, then Houston Rhodes, then Bela, and now Encarnacion. Fastball missing. It's 2-0. Both these teams made the playoffs last year. And a dangerous spot here for Blake. Got an open base here. He can still be careful if he wants to. Pitch hangs up there for a strike. Got to figure Langford was looking for a 2-0 fastball and just got something different. Two and 1, 2 outs, 1 on. Runner at second. Blake looks, delivers. His ball's swung on late, and it's 2 and 2. Outfield really, for this being the number 4 guy, everybody's pretty shallow. When the 2-2 pitch, hammered down the right field line, and it's foul. Just foul. Runner would have scored easily on that pitch, and that pitch was right down the middle. Had good heat on it. It 88 again. Blake shaking him off again. Okay. Threw the slider away. It's 3 and 2. Full count. Again, you have an open base. Nope. Blake shakes him off again. He'll throw the pitch he wants. Got him swinging. Great job. You see the fist pump and the emotion from Encarnacion, and the dugout is out to greet him as he comes off. It's a good inning for Blake. And the Mustangs keep it scoreless. Strikeout number 8 on the night for Mustang pitching. And we're back to the top of the order. It should be Vegas, Landry, and then Piercy, but we'll see. Yep, I see Vegas with a bat. So he will lead it off here. This is our only broadcast this year that is not a district game. I will not be back in the booth until March the 13th. But for Vype Sports, it's heavy basketball time right now as playoffs are ongoing and baseball is just getting underway. Vype was super excited to follow the Mustangs all through their playoff run last year. And big thanks to the Friendswood Booster Club, who was able to keep us on the air for all those games, and really was a dream come true to not only just go to state, but to call those games and see Friendswood with an opportunity to win their first ever state championship in baseball. We finally got a new pitcher. Let's see who Cade tells me who he is. Looks like number 9. So Kai Langford will come off of first base. Well, should have a new first baseman as well, number 14. Who's at first? Number 14? For them. And then we got a new third baseman. Dominic Ozuna moves over to first. Blake tried to bunt his way on, but that pitch was up in his eyes, but he did offer strike 1 to Blake. Ball lifted out of play, and it's 0-2. E.J. Bordamonte is down at third base. Take your pick, Ellie. Bordamonte or Griff. What the hey. Can't have them both, girl. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Encarnacion trying to get something going for the Mustangs as they have been shut out tonight. That pitch is up. Does not miss by much, though. 2-2. Friendswood faithful got to see a lot of pitching, not much hitting here tonight. And Mustangs trying to get off on the right foot. Carnacion chases the ball down the dirt. Throw down will get him, and there's one away.
Next up for the Mustangs, senior third baseman, number 25, Boots.
Only the third strikeout of the night for the Cardinal pitching, but 2 of those has been Encarnacion. Here's Landry. Boots looking for his first hit. Got to see Pacheco the other day. It's hard to believe, but he's gotten even bigger. No kidding. I also got to see Rogers on a trip up to Lubbock. God, dog, he almost killed another pitcher. My goodness. Woo! So Landry with his first hit. My goodness, that ball was hit hard. Langford did a little back bending there to get out of the way of that one. My goodness. Here's Piercy. Ooh. Close call over there at first base. Piercy 0 for 1 with a walk. Was left at third base. Pitch misses inside. It's 1-0. Was left at third base back in the second inning. That's when the Mustangs loaded the bases. And Lockhart flew out to end that inning. Boots with not a very big lead at first. They just catch him napping over there for a second. Secondary step and threw over. He wasn't going anywhere though, right? Langford's throwing hard, but behind in the count to Piercy now, 2-0. Got a pitch to hit there, and he fouled it back, 2-1. This year starts kind of like last year ended. A slow pitcher, just basically keeping the Mustangs off balance. Good pitch. Call a ball. Look at the pitcher start laughing. Langford laughed. Like, tell me where that was. Langford, I agree with you, buddy. That looked like a good pitch. Call the ball now. It's 3-1. He does. That one he definitely bounced in there. And the Mustangs have a runner in scoring position as Landry trots down to second base. It was Goolsby who homered against Texas City when Mustangs were down to their last strike, actually, on the road, that saved the Mustangs from defeat. And then, man, I'm telling you, the guy just turned it on. Got a chance here to put the Mustangs ahead. Pitch inside for ball one. Boots can run. He's not fast. Like, Pacheco was fast, but he didn't look fast. He was just so big, it looked like he was moving slow. That guy could actually run. Boots is big. He runs well, but he's not a speed burner. Inside again, it's 2-0. Freshman on deck. Hit high, deep to left field, going way back to the wall, looking up, going back, and it's gone! Colin Goolsby. I'll tell you the story about Goolsby homering in Texas City, and what does he do? A 3-run bomb, and he nuked LaLuche's as he asserts his dominance and power of authority as he hammers that ball 365 feet, and the Mustangs take a 3-0 lead. Into the wind. And Ellie got a text from Griff, and the scoreboard's gone cabanas. So all the pressure's off of Henson now. He can relax and have a normal at bat. You could always unplug it and go back and try it again. Henson strikes out. Here's Duncan, 0 for 1 with a walk. Line in the right field and down. Could be extra bases. He's around first, and he's going to try for 2. The throw from left field, the laser would have had him. Yep. That center fielder just was begging him to go. It'll be a double for Duncan. Need to get on Corey or somebody. That ball should have scooted to the wall. Who's not mowing the outfield grass out there? That pitch down and away. Here's Peyton Adams. Adams 0 for 1 with a walk. Oh, Goolsby, one of the senior team captains, has announced his presence of authority with a 3-run blast to finally break this scoring drought that we've seen here tonight from both teams. Big swing and a miss. Two outs in the inning. That's off the plate. 3-2? 3-1. Again, our scoreboard has gone haywire. So not only did the home run change the score, but it actually blew up the scoreboard. Could only handle zeros, evidently. Did not know what to do with the crooked number. Just did not. Wow. Full count. 2 outs. Got a piece of it. Stays alive. Yeah, Goolsby absolutely unloaded on that pitch. Adams, step out. Can't wait to see who pitches next game. Oh, good off-speed pitch down and away. Got him on the changeup. Really nice pitch. But see if we have a new pitcher for the Mustangs. It's been that way here lately. It is. It is top 7. Yes. Is this, hold on. So unplug it, unplug it. Is there a clear? All right, let me. Oh, wait. Oh, it was there for just a second. See if it'll clear the whole thing. And then they scored 3 in the 6th. Yes. One more out. One more out. You're hitting a hit. Oh. 3. We're doing the, trying to redo the scoreboard. We put this 3 up here. See if it goes crazy again. And I think we're good. All right. 5 hits for the Mustangs, 3 runs. As we head to the top of the 7th, it will be Dane Perry on the mound for the Mustangs. So we're overcoming all kinds of obstacles tonight. And it's gone haywonkus again. Perry's first pitch looked like he hit 84. Things been up and down this early spring season on the mound. Gets a good call there on a slider away, and it's 0-2. Ridding. Wow, that's a dirty pitch there. 1, 2, 3 pitches, and there's one away here in the top of the 7th as Ridding goes down swinging. Nine strikeouts tonight for 6 pitchers Friendswood is throwing out here as they're trying to throw a shutout, a 2-hit shutout. Guerra lines this one foul down the right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cade Lyko without a headset tonight. As we only have 1, but that will change once district starts. Did he get a piece of that? Okay, 2 balls and a strike. 8 outs too. That pitch stays down. Piercy wanted the call, and it's 3-1. Perry was pretty good last year about coming in and throwing strikes. This ball lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he'll get there. So Henson calls Henson off. Peyton Adams will run it down for out number 2. Here's Alfredo Rodarte. Walked and flew out in his 2 at-bats tonight. He takes a strike from Perry. Fouls this one weakly to the left side, and it's 0-2. Perry trying to finish this one off. Here's the old pitch to Rodarte. And gets him looking with an 85-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner, and the Mustangs move out to 1-0 on the season. Strikeout number 10 for Friendswood Mustangs. As the Mustangs finally put some runs across on the 3-run home run by Goolsby. And so if you came out to see some sort of hitting display, you got a pitching battle tonight as the Mustangs trotted out 6 pitchers and they throw a complete game shutout, 10 strikeouts. And if you're Corey Benavides and Travis Moore and Bam Hollier, you got to be pretty excited how your pitching staff threw the baseball tonight. Not very many walks. Defense turned a double play. And for the Cardinals, Albright did an outstanding job keeping the Mustangs off balance with, like Coach said, he was topping, 80, 83, 84 most of the game. And but here your number. Toomas got the start for the Mustangs through 32 pitches, 19 for strikes, 13 balls. Ray Vasquez came in, 17 pitches, through 10 strikes, 7 balls, and then identical for Houston Rhodes. Those 2 guys, carbon copy. Braxton Bela, 15 pitches, 10 strikes, only 5 balls, and then Blake Encarnacion, again 17 total pitches, 9 strikes, 8 balls, and then Dane Perry there at the end, coming in throwing strikes, 11 pitches, 8 strikes, 3 balls. So again, just a really nice job by your pitching staff, and all those guys, like I said, are battling for spots. But man, just there's some tough decisions going to be made down the line for Benavides and his pitching staff if these guys continue to throw like that. Hitting will come around. I'm not worried about that. But the Mustangs get off on the right foot. They win this one over the Bellaire Cardinals 3-0. And again, we'll see you back in March for the first district game on March 13th. For Cade Lightco and Ellie Lightco and our producer tonight, Maria Carrillo, I'm Joe Hollier. We'll see you in March and see if we can keep this thing going. Good night, everybody, from Bobby Black Field. Once again, Mustangs 3, Bellaire nothing. Good night, everyone.